What's up, everybody? It's Overflow Nexus back again, giving you the latest and greatest updates on the financial markets. How is everybody doing this morning? God bless you. Thank you for being here. What's up? Good morning, James. Good morning, PG. Good morning, Apex 47. How y'all doing? Drop a like on this video. Subscribe if you are new. And I appreciate you guys joining me this morning because we are about to look at this market and see what the market is doing. We had a pump yesterday, and we want to know if the market's going to sustain that pump. So drop a like, drop a 1 in the chat box. Let me know who's here. I want to say what's up to you, everybody. You know, give everybody some recognition and say hey, just to speak with you guys and get moving forward. So I appreciate you guys being on here this morning with me. It's a blessing, you know, like it's a blessing to be here and just do this for you guys. Like, y'all don't know, I'm speechless because, man, my life has changed so much in a span of 3 years. And some of y'all don't know, but about 2-3 years ago, I was almost homeless, and now I have my own spot. So I'm very thankful for what God has done in my life. And I wonder, one of these days, I'm going to share my full testimony with you guys because I really think it'll be encouraging for y'all to hear my background story and where I came from and all that. So I appreciate you guys for being here, supporting the channel. And also those that got the course, I hope you guys are enjoying the course. Give me some feedback what you think on the course if you got it. I will post in the Discord group the top 10 who got the spot for private students. And also I do want to say, you know, thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you, Jason, as well. If you are watching this, appreciate you, man, for recognizing me as well. And I always want to thank God first, too, as well, because he has put me in positions to praise and honor him and give him glory. So I have to do that, too. So thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. But we are going to get on these charts. This market is interesting. We had a nice juicy pump yesterday, if y'all could remember that. The other thing is I was saying that the market has a good chance of moving to the upside, but we are sitting at a strong level of resistance that I'm kind of worried about, that I'm going to go over on the charts very shortly, because this market may or may not sustain, but we will see. That's what we want to know, right? All right, so let's go ahead and check out these charts, see what's going on here. All right. Let me know, can y'all see my chart? I think y'all can see my chart. Y'all should be able to see my chart. So we're going to start off with some Bitcoin. All right. So currently Bitcoin price is sitting at 50,600 and 600. Yeah. So we're sitting on it flat and evenly right now. So what I'm noticing, we're already getting some rejection at this key June resistance zone, which is what I was worried about. We still have this thick, juicy cloud to get through. And looking at it, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to push through that. I think the market's going to range in between here for a while, because the way this market's looking, it's not looking nice. First of all, we're already bearish. We have a bearish sentiment. Just based off Ichimoku, we're underneath the cloud. We got a death cross right there, and price is you know, it's not moving nowhere. It's just moving sideways currently. So one thing that I want to see, if price is going to do anything, it has to do something now, because you know the market is designed to move in waves. Those that are on my course and are studying my course, you're going to find out the wave theory. The market moves in waves. And looking at this, we had an I wave from this point to this point up here. But the next point is going to be very important, because we're either going to make a correction, which I believe was going to happen. We're going to make a correction probably back down to here. If we could hold at this Tinkinson level, we may be able to push a little bit higher. So I'm watching that carefully. As you see, price is already moving lower. Color candle change. This is actually supposed to be a blue candle, but I have a certain indicator on to show that it's purple. But right now the market is moving a little bit lower based off this current move right now. Coming down to the 4-hour time frame. If y'all remember, yesterday we took a trade from this position right here at this level, at where the cloud is. The trade setup was at 48K 163. I don't know if y'all can see the numbers, but the numbers on my screen show 48K 163. So this was where we took our long position, and we hit our first target, and we were a little short of our second target. Right now, it doesn't look like we're gonna hit our second target. So if you're gonna take profits now, you could take some profit or move your stop loss a little higher. I do think that the market may come down for a retrace. And looking at this 4-hour time frame, we might come down and make this S wave that I'm starting to see right here. And then we'll see either the market move up higher from this point or move lower. So at this point, the price will probably fall down to 49K 223. And once we fall down to that point, it's going to either be a bounce to the upside or a bounce or a drop to the downside. So this is what I'm looking at. Let me fix that real quick. So we're looking at something like this. All right. This making this S wave and probably either bounce here or break to the downside. Market, like the reason why I see this being a possibility is because the markets move in a way that once you start figuring out the wave theory in Ichimoku, you kind of get a idea where the market's going to go. The other thing that the market could also do, the third thing, is it could move sideways here, hold this level as a support, and then move higher, which I would look for another N wave right here to the upside, which will be something like this. So I would look for something like that. So it's going to be interesting to see how this market performs. But right now, those are my 3 scenarios for Bitcoin. I'm more inclined for the market to move a little bit lower, only because we are at a strong level of support and a strong level of resistance. And since we are at a strong level of resistance, I'm thinking that the market has a greater chance of moving lower. Let me see here. We also still have a little bit of bearish divergence here. And let me show y'all. So from this low to this high, and from this point here to this point here. So we still have some divergence here, guys. So I'm kind of worried for anybody that's holding right now. If you are day trading, also I'm kind of fearful here, because right here is it looks like a trap right now. So I'm gonna lean toward the market going to the downside for now, until we get some other evidence that the market will go higher. RCI is also pointing down on the blue and the red right now. So I'm looking for a potential drop to the downside. Saying we have probably a correction coming in right here. So that's what I'm looking for, a move probably to the downside. Maybe this green zone first. We'll see how we respond to this green zone, or maybe even the Tinkerson. So that's what I'm looking at, and we will see. Let's see. Apex, you said yes. PG, you said yes, we could see. Thank y'all for letting me know. Kunai, what's up? How we doing? You said, are your trade setups paid? You mean like paid signals? I gave this signal live on yesterday's live stream. So it was pretty much free, but I've been thinking about doing like a signal group. So if y'all are interested in a signal group, let me know. I could add that to my Discord, but just add like a payment for it, like a monthly payment, make it cheap. But let me know, would y'all like a trading signal, like trade signals and setups? Let me know in the chat, because if y'all want that, then I'll make it happen. But yeah. Also, okay, you said yep, sure. Okay, that's one person. Okay, we got one person that said they want to have trading signals, so that's awesome. Apex, you said you're interested. Okay, great. So when it comes to trading, for me, I look at big moves. I don't like to trade small, short scalping moves. I like to look for like big moves like this here. So I look for quality setups. I don't look for just trades after trade after trade. It's all about quality. If you could find quality setups, you could like do good trades and be successful in the market. PG, you said me too. Okay, we got 3 people that said they're open to trading signals. Okay, so I'll get working on that, and when I get that started, I'll let you guys know ASAP. All right. All right. So that being said, let me go ahead and let me do this. But let me take a further look at Bitcoin. This market here is it's honestly scary. If you are on the wrong side of this market, you could be caught in a bad trade setup. The market is really ranging between, let's see, 51K 858 and 46027. So the market's ranging between here and here, and knowing this just gives you already gives you an advantage of the market. Those that are already in the course, y'all should start to see these waves quite often here because they happen a lot. So we have an N wave here. We have another wave here, a V wave, kind of here or here. So you have a V wave there. You have and this is gonna get interesting. Then you have another V wave from this point to this point, but then overall you have a P wave that formed right here. So from there to there. So the market moves in these waves all the time. When you start having the eye for it, you'll see it all the time. And once you get the eye for these markets, you're gonna start getting ahead of the market and being ahead of people when it comes to making decisions. All right. But right now, I'm seeing this move to the downside. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But momentum is flat right now. Kijune's flat. Tinkinson's flat. The cloud is flat. We lost a lot of momentum here on the 4-hour time frame. So looking here on Bitcoin, there's no move yet. So the best way to trade this, one of my trading secrets, there's 3 ways that you could trade this, or really 2 ways you could trade this. One way you could trade this, let me take Ichimoku off, is you could box this whole thing in. All right, you could box this whole area in. So it's between 51, let me see, 51.11, and then right here 48.832. So between these 2 levels here, you could box the market in because we're ranging inside this one mother stick candle. But I don't like that because it's too much of a range, and you would just trade the breakout of this range. So what I do is trade it like this, box the market in like this, because we're ranging in between these candles here. So we have a breakout right here. So once this candle closes in the next 46 minutes, I would look for a short position here. All right. And I would probably short down to this level. So that's how I would look to trade this if I was trading this at this moment. I like boxing the market in. This is considered consolidation because look, let me show you how this is considered consolidation. So you have to understand the market is viewed as, levels of support, resistance, but you also have to remember there's different levels of support and resistance on smaller time frames as well. So if you box this market in, go to like the 15-minute time frame, this is what it looks like here. You have the market already boxed in for you, waiting for that breakout. Now you might want to adjust it just a little bit, tailored to like the smaller time frames, but overall you're looking for that breakout on the higher time frame. So on that 4-hour time frame, this is your breakout, and you would probably look to enter the trade. And then you go to the 1 hour, same thing. And look here on the 1 hour, we have a triple top on the 1 hour time frame. So we have a good chance of coming back down to the downside here. Another thing, the Kijun is far away from price, so market is trying to push back down to the Kijun. So we might come back down to the Kijun level and bounce to the upside, or we might come back down to this green zone. So those are the 2 areas that I will be looking at. And this is how you would use Ichimoku for multiple time frame analysis, just to get a scoop on the market. Another thing, let me take this off right now. There's also some divergence here on the 1 hour time frame, and I'll show you. So you have a flat market pretty much here. All right, flat market. Actually, let me box this up better. Actually, I'll use this to box it up right there. So we have a pretty much a flat market here. So the other thing is, while the market's flat at this point, look what's happening here. This is coming down. So we have some exaggerated divergence. So look here, this is coming down while price is being flat. So we have some exaggerated bearish divergence. So I'm expecting a bearish move to the downside. It's pretty, this is a thin cloud right here. So the market, if the market gets to this level, the market has a good chance of breaking lower because we have a thin cloud. The thinner the cloud, the weaker the support or resistance. So this is a weak area. So if price hits here, we might have a good chance of breaking through. Depending on how the market responds here, we have a few things to watch out for. All right. So that's why I'm concerned with the market currently at this moment. I want to see what's going to happen in this particular area, but it's looking bearish to me. So I'm going to lean, I'm going to hold my guns and then I'm going to stick with my decision and move to the downside on this one. One more thing, just to let you guys know, just for education purposes, if you're using Ichimoku, pay attention to this green line all the time. Trust, this green line will save you from trades, because when you see this green line start to creep inside or creep closer to the price, this means the market's about to go into a range. All right. Once you see the market's going into a range, that means, you know, don't take a trade, or you can wait for the market to make a breakout. Okay. So this green line will get you in some good trades and keep you out of bad trades as well. So pay attention to that if you plan on using Ichimoku. So let me take a look at XRP. XRP did make a good move recently. So let's see. It's already dropping. So you see here how we already see it's already dropping. So yesterday I was saying we have a potential S wave right here. Okay, let me fix that. A potential S wave, which is really a continuation pattern to the downside if this holds here. And we see that's already getting rejected at this point. I was saying at this point we have a good chance of getting rejected. This is at the price of $1. Oh, yeah, just $1 flat, $1.213. So we're already getting rejected here with a bearish engulfing candle. So we have a golden cross, but it's a weak golden cross. It's underneath the cloud. Chiku span is still underneath price right here. The price rejected at this Kijun level, or not the Kijun level, but this support level, really a fractal level. So, and also a Kumo support, Kumo resistance right here. So it's even a bigger chance of this market falling to the downside. Coming here on the 4-hour time frame, let's see. The cloud is getting weak. Kijun's flat. Yeah, this market's starting to look bearish right now on the 4-hour. Let's see. And also look at buyers are also falling off here. Buyers are leaving this market very quickly too. They left the market very quickly. Very quickly. So they got their little pump and got out of the market. That's messed up, y'all. But you could observe this just by understanding structure, understanding waves, and understanding how the market moves. So let's see at this point, let me see what's going on in here. Market is moved higher. This is moving higher. So yeah, the only chance that this has for moving higher would be holding at this Kijun level, which is at 92 cents, 250, let's see, 92 cents, 294 actually. So the market needs to hold at that price to move higher, but it looks like it's doing that right now, but we'll see. It's looking more bearish to me. I don't think it's going to hold here. And cloud is also starting to get weak as well. So we will see. And sellers are, coming into this market. RCI is showing us that, it's starting to fail a little bit too. So we need to be cautious here. Coming to the 1-hour time frame, we already have a key Kumo breakout. This strategy is the most basic Ichimoku strategy ever. And it's the first strategy that you will possibly learn, will most likely learn when you're trading Ichimoku. So let me go over the strategy. So if y'all have pen and paper, write this down because I'm going to give you the strategy for this rule, give you the rules for this strategy. This is really honestly the first strategy all Ichimoku traders learn. It's the most simple, but I'm gonna give you confluence with it so you could, you know, trade it a little better. All right. So right here, the first rule that you're looking for is, do you have a crossover? So let me take this off so y'all can see it better. So the first thing you're looking for, do you have a bullish or bearish crossover? So we have a bearish crossover right here. So that's the first sign that you want to look for. So it's called a TK crossover. This is called a death cross or a bearish TK crossover. So it's Tinkerson crossing the Kijun. So when you see the red line crossing below the blue line here, that's your first signal of a bearish market. All right. Even if you're above the cloud, that's considered a bearish sign. Now, here's the second thing you're looking for. Did we break the cloud? Yep, we broke the cloud right there. Okay, so that's confirmation number 2. The last confirmation is this green line. Did you break? Is the green line underneath price? Yes, it is. So this is saying that the momentum is bearish. All right. So once you see that the momentum starts to get bearish, you start to take trades or look for trades potentially to the downside, and you see the market's falling down. Now, you have to be aware of your support and resistance levels, because right here, if you're not aware of your fractals or your support and resistance levels, look right here. Draw this in. Always draw on your chart. Notice how the market is holding here. See that? Notice how the market is holding here. So what you're looking for, if the market's going to continue to the downside on the 1 hour time frame, what you want to look for is a pullback and then another move to the downside. That's what you want to wait for, is that pullback and then the move to the downside. So this is how you trade the cloud. Don't trade down here on the initial breakout unless you have momentum on your side. But if you're looking for that, make sure you get the retest, then the drop back to the downside. And we are starting to pick up some momentum, so you could probably look into taking a short here. All right. But that's how you would trade this strategy. It's very simple. Only 3 confirmations and you're in. All right. Let me see. What's up, Yazid? I hope I said your name right, Yazid. You said, hello, Nexus. The course only accepts PayPal and I don't have one. Is it possible to pay with card, credit card, or crypto? If the only way that you could pay with it is PayPal, and that's only because the way the system or the site that I use to create the course only allows that. They might allow you to pay with a credit card, but I'm not sure. But crypto, I don't think so. So I'm sorry about that. Eventually down the line, I will upgrade to something else for different types of payments, because I actually would prefer to get paid in crypto, but the way life is set up, you know, people are still weird about crypto at this moment. But yeah, I'll figure it out for you soon. PG, you asked, can I take a look at Solana? Yeah, I'll take a look at Solana in a second. What's up, Nexus? What's up, Andrew G? How you doing? Said, God bless, brother. Bought the course yesterday. Looking forward to starting it on the holidays. Awesome. Yeah, let me, like, if y'all have taken the course so far or looking at the course, yeah, give me some feedback. I would like to get some feedback from you guys so I can improve on some stuff if I need to. But I am going to add on to the course over time, because there's still some stuff that I believe I could add for people that, like, let's say if Ichimoku's too confusing for you, I'll create some stuff in there where you could trade without Ichimoku, because I don't just trade only Ichimoku. I have different styles, but Ichimoku is my favorite, and that's my go-to style. All right. I'll show you another style that I trade in a second. Actually, I'll show you right now. So I'll actually use it on Solana. James, you said you could use credit card and PayPal, I believe. Okay, so yeah, Yazid, he said you could use credit card and PayPal. So if you want to use it, definitely go for it. And since this time of year, I'm gonna be generous. I'm actually gonna extend it to the first 30 people that get the course. So if you were the first 10, you're definitely in. but I'm extending to 30 because I do want to help as many people as possible with investing and trading. So first 30 people that get the course, I'm definitely gonna put you in the personal student chat, and it's private. It's on the Discord, and like most people can't see it because their name's not blue. So I put certain roles in on the Discord to see certain areas. So you still got a chance, you guys. So let me show y'all the other style that I trade. Oops, let me move that here. Where is that indicator? Oh, here it is. Let me load this up real quick. Should be this one. Oh, no, it's not this one. Let me take this one off. Huh, where is it at? Maybe it's this one? Not that one either. This one's purely RCI. Let me see. I know I have it somewhere. Maybe it was that chart and I just missed it. Let me try that one again. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let me take Ichimoku off. Let me do this. So here's another way to trade the market. And this is the EMA 50. I trade this too a little bit, but not a lot. The best way to trade this, and let me look at Solana with it, because right now Solana is still, it's overall bullish, and it has hit right here. So let me go ahead and hit right there. Boom. Actually, I could put it right there. Okay, so the market had made an order block area. Let me fix this for you guys. So it made an order block area right in here. And then we see the market held at this point. So what we want to look for at this point, since we see the market's making lower highs, what we want to look for is see if the market's going to reject at this level. So I'm waiting for the RCI to give me a sell signal on the daily time frame of Solana. And this is just using another style of trading. So I just wanted to show you guys this because I'm not only limited to just Ichimoku, but I like to follow the trend of the market because the bigger the trend, the more you could make in the market. So I just wanted to show you guys this real quick. But yeah, looking at Solana with Ichimoku, we're still bearish overall. We're right at resistance right here. The Chiku Spence underneath price, but it's still gliding. So what I would like to see to confirm was like a real short, because Solana is trying to move higher from what I'm seeing. Notice how the market's making higher lows here. So I am taking note of that. So from this point to this point, market's holding pretty well. And from this point to this point, it looks like the market's making a giant wedge. Let me take this off real quick. So y'all see that gigantic wedge here? When you see a wedge like this, this is saying the market, this is a bearish wedge. It's called an ascending wedge, but it's bearish overall. So if you get a break, if we get a break here on Solana, this market's gonna drop pretty hard. But I'm not gonna claim anything yet because it looks like it's trying to make one more push higher, then a drop to the downside. So it's kind of hard to say with Solana because Solana it's really trying to hold here. It really is. It's really trying to hold here. Let me come down to the 4 hour time frame, and let me go back to the other chart and see this market better. Okay, here. So right here on Solana, let's see if we have any divergence at all. If we have divergence, we may see a move to the downside, but let's see. So the market's flat, nope, no divergence. Let's see. So this is moving higher. This is moving higher with it. Yeah, so there's no divergence here on Solana. Solana is just going to move. It looks like it's trying to move up. It's really trying to bring in some bullish pressure right here. So notice what's happening right here. Okay, so with Solana, let me move this. There we go. So with Solana right now, what's happening? We're definitely moving higher for sure. And the other thing I'm noticing, let me see if this is a P wave, because it looks like one. Yeah, we have a P wave right here as well. So we're making this like triangle formation. This could go either way, honestly. But it looks like it's trying to go bullish because first of all, we have this golden cross right here. Let me zoom in so y'all can see this. So we have a golden cross right here. We had that move to the upside. Then we had a bounce to the downside on this trend line. We could have went long here based off this trend line. So once we had that bounce at what level was this? 177,475. So once we had that move higher, we saw the market push higher to that point. Now it's ranging here. Now look at this part. This is what's good. So you had the Tinkerson leading the market, which is a good sign that the market could move higher here. So when you see Tinkerson angling up to the upside, you could think that the market may continue in that direction. And then once the Kijun angles up, that's going to be even more confirmation. I don't like how the cloud looks, but right now I'm focused more on this, the crossover, because the Chiku span is above price. This green line is above price. And then you see that the price is moving up higher at this resistance point. The only question is now, can we get past this high? And this high is sitting at 198.8625. So we need to break this level here at 198.8625. So once we break that level, we should be good to go. So I'm looking for a breakout here. That's the only way I would enter into this market. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set an alert here. Set an alert there. Once the alert's triggered, then I'll know if I want to enter this trade, and I'll go for a breakout trade. There's no momentum yet, but buyers are coming into this market slowly. So I think buyers are cautious right now, showing you that buyers are here, but they don't know what to do yet. So we'll see. Let's see. I'll check one more time frame just to get some more confirmation, because this one is a tough one. On Solana, let's see. I don't like that on the 1 hour. So buyers are confused right now, because buyers are leaving, but at the same time, they're really thinking about if they want to push this area up or not. What I would do if I were you, I would wait. If you are going to invest in Solana, really wait at that price level that I was saying. One more time, I'll say it one more time. 193.8625. So once the price gets past this level, start looking for buys, because you could get faked out here. The market drops, so you want to wait for that breakout and close above this price to get in. Otherwise, you might get stuck in some nonsense, and you don't want to do that. So my prediction for Solana, let's see. I do think we're going to move up a little bit higher and then drop lower. So let's see. Let's look at the weekly, and I'll be done with this one. So yeah, I do think we're going to move up higher. And let me just draw this out over here. We already have, okay, so we have this Kijun bounce already, and we have a hammer candlestick. What needs to happen on the weekly? Price needs to close above this level here. Let me mark it. Above this Tinkerson level. So we need to get above this level. We need to close above 204.2300. So we need to close above that price. Once we close above this price, we should be good to go. But this is on the weekly time frame. And if we do manage to move higher here, I'm looking at the market making a new high on Solana. And these will be my targets on Solana on the week, just off the weekly chart. And this is going to be a long-term move anyway, so not really worried about it. The first target would be at 240. The next target would be up here at 294. I don't think the market will get this high, but if it does, the next target will be 384, and then the last target would be 439. But this is gonna be a long-term move, really long-term move. So let me see. Let me use the time analysis. Let's see. Let's go to from this low point over. So looking at this using time analysis, we may get that, like, we may start pushing like towards this up here, these areas, probably like next year on the 17th. So we'll see. In like, so in 9 weeks really, or 17 weeks really. I said 17 weeks. In like around this time right here, because I'm basing it off the time theory, so this is messing me up. But looking at it on the 17th of next year, the first month of next year, the first month on the 17th. I'm messing myself up. The first month, the 17th, that's when I'm looking at prices moving higher, because based off the time theory, this is what we're looking at. I do think the market will move higher on the first quarter of the year. I think there'll be more people eager to get into crypto, and more people will be refreshed from the crypto market. So I don't think the market's gonna do nothing like in December. I think everything's gonna start happening in in January and February. So we'll see what happens. What do y'all guys think? Do y'all think the market's going to move in January, February? What dates and what days or months do y'all think the market's going to move? I think January to February the market's going to start moving again. This is my thoughts. But yeah, this is what I have on Solana. So if y'all have anything that y'all want me to look at, let me know. I'll take a look at. Does anybody invested in SHIB? Let me take a look at SHIB. So SHIB hit my targets. Hold on a second. What time frame was it? So SHIB hit my targets. It actually broke my target too. So I was saying, if anybody, like, I don't know if anybody's invested in SHIB, but last time I looked at SHIB, I said these were my target points for SHIB, and we annihilated those target points. So it looks like we're back on the upside for SHIB. Let me go ahead and go through the daily time frame. My chart is messy. Let me fix this for y'all real quick, because this is messy. I don't like that. Clean that up. So looking at this market for SHIB, I know SHIB was like the hot thing for a minute. So let me take a look at SHIB for some of you guys if y'all are invested in SHIB. I don't think SHIB is a terrible investment. I don't think it's the best either, but it is something that has blessed the many. I know I invested in SHIB at one point. I had 1,000%. So my entry on SHIB was right here. This was my entry on SHIB when I got in, and I caught this move all the way up to this point. And that was like 1,000% move. And I was telling, if y'all followed me on Twitter, y'all would have seen that I told everybody buy SHIB right here at this point, and then the market went crazy. It has a chance to go crazy again, but I don't know. This cloud is pretty thick. You see how y'all see how juicy she is? She's thick. So I don't know, man. Like, you find a thick one, you might be in trouble. So you gotta be careful with these thick ones here. But yeah, this was the entry on SHIB. It was like, it had like 5 zeros on it, 5 zeros or 6 zeros on it, and then the market just boom went up. But the same way I got in on other projects, it was divergence that got me in here. So let me see. Let me show y'all. I think it was on this other time frame, but I'm pretty sure it could have been this time frame. Yeah, it was this time frame. So yeah, market was moving up. Yeah, so this was moving down at that time, but market was moving up. So yeah, this was based off divergence that I got in and got in right here on SHIB. But yeah, that the trading is not, you know, too complicated. It can be if you're, you know, overanalyze the market. Sometimes you might, because you'll, like, trading is very psychological. This is why I always tell everybody, like, be sober minded, be patient, don't stress out when you're trading. Have a plan written down, follow your rules, because if you start deviating from your rules, psychologically you start being disobedient to your plan, and that's when you start losing, because you know, start going based off feelings and emotions, and you're not trading with a thought process that's, you know, calm. The thing is, you don't want to be attached to money. Never be attached to money. If you're a trader, the first thing you should, like, if you have a attachment to money, don't trade. Yes, we need money, but don't have a attachment to money, because once you have an attachment to money, that's when you start losing. And I have a good, I advise you not to have that type of attachment to money. You will take L's. Trust. So yeah, SHIB is actually moving on up right now, just because of, based off this divergence we had back here. So yeah, market was moving up, so right about here. So yeah, market moved up, then this moved up higher. So right now the question is for SHIB, can we hold, or can we break above here? And we still have this zone, this order block area to get through. This order block is between the price. Actually, I'm not even going to say the price. That's too many zeros. But looking here, this market is looking like it may want to drop here. Only because, look here. Let me give you some more nuggets. We got a flat key June. We're underneath the cloud. Chiku spends underneath price. We had this pullback, but that pullback's not enough here. So we need to see how the market's going to hold at this level. We might not even reach here. Coming down to the 4-hour chart, you already see prices trying to reject already. Let's see if we have any divergence here. From that point to that point, no divergence here. But we do have a, ooh, this actually might be, this might be interesting. Let's see. We have a ascending triangle right here. And if I take Ichimoku off, you'll see it. Like, so the market's consolidating in here, but we have an ascending triangle in here. So this is gonna be interesting to see how this happens, like what happens in here. But if we could break this level, we will get into this zone. So we'll see. This market's funny though. Let's see, from this point to this point. Let's move this. Move that out the way. Man, so yeah, there's so much to go on right here too. And there was the bullish divergence here, as we already confirmed on the 4-hour, but on the daily. But here, you had your trading signal right there. And you could have made, how much percentage was this? 26% overall. So the question is, can we get back above here and move higher? That's the question now. Buyers are in this market, but they're a little afraid at this area. So we need to see if it's gonna hold here. So I think I think we could get above here, only because we have this ascending triangle formation. If y'all can see that ascending triangle formation, so we'll see. We'll definitely see here what happens. I think we'll move up here for another 17%. And then after that, I have no idea what's going to happen in this market. But let me know what y'all think about SHIB. Are y'all SHIB holders, or no, y'all don't like SHIB? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. I want to know if y'all like SHIB or not. Let's see. Let's go to, anybody have Tezos at all? I'll take a look at some Tezos for you guys as well. See if we can find any good trade setups or investing setups. Ooh, nope. Right off the back, this is telling me don't even look at this on the daily. Okay, we might have a chance here. Let me see. We have order block here. So far, we're holding it. So far, we are holding this order block. So we might go higher on Tezos, but the question is how long? Let's see. Let's zoom out. Let's take this off for a second and zoom out. Let's see here, here, here. No, we don't. Man, I wish I saw this earlier because there was some bullish divergence for us to get in on this right here. Man, I wish I saw that. Well, that's all right. It's all good. But anyway, this market right now, there's no divergence at this moment besides back here, which already happened. But looking at this market, as long as it could hold this order block, Tezos might be fine. And that's we're sitting at the price at currently 462.1. Yeah, 462.1. So right now, if the market could hold here, we could definitely move higher. We could definitely move higher if we could hold here. The only thing I'm looking for is if we could break back above here. All right. And another thing, we have a golden cross, which is the direction we're trading. Price is far away from the key June, so we might get a pullback before the move up. So my concern now would be if we have divergence on the smaller time frame. Let's see. No, we don't even have divergence on the smaller time frame. So we might have a good chance of moving higher. And another thing, if we're going to day trade this, what I would look for here, since we have a death cross already, I will look for Chiku Span to break underneath price and for the Kumo to be broken by price as well. Once we get that breakthrough of price, we might have a good chance of moving lower. But right now, I'm still leaning bullish on Tezos. Yeah, we're gonna be bullish on Tezos for now. Even though it's not looking pretty on the daily, I still think we have a good chance of being bullish here. And also, let's see, order block area. And we're holding above it. So yeah, we might move back to the upside. Notice how on Tezos the market is making higher lows here. Let me show y'all. And this is the weekly chart too. So we're looking at this. Market's making higher highs and making higher lows as well. I don't like that it's a wedge pattern though, but other than that, this should be a good move back to the upside. Yeah, this should be a good move back to the upside for sure. So we will see, but I think we're gonna have our move back up on this area. So I'm gonna be looking for upside action here. All right, that's what I'm looking at the weekly. So we might actually have another big gigantic move. So let's go ahead and do this for a long. So this will be what I would be looking at on this market. So this is a potential move here. It may not come like this high, but I'll say about right here. So that'll bring us to the price of $6.15, moving that high. So that's what I'm expecting. We'll see how the market fares here. I do think the market will move higher. The only question is how fast is this going to happen? But I do think it'll move higher overall. All right. Let's see. And actually, let's see. We might have some divergence here. Oh, boom. This is funny. So the market was moving down here. This is moving flat. Let's see. This is why you have to take your time with analysis, because you cannot just rush the market. Because I noticed here, when I looked at it here, the market was, it moved up, but it's relatively flat here though. But this is moving down, so this is telling me that this market actually may drop. So I'm actually going to change my tune here. We're actually going to fall to the downside. Yeah, I'm seeing this come. Yeah, this is going to come to the downside, at least to test one more time first. I missed one detail. So yeah, this is, and then look here. This is a descending triangle too. Okay, I see it clearer now. Right there, boom. This is why you have to take your time on technical analysis, because you miss one detail, you mess up the whole entire trade. So right now I'm looking at this happening. I did not see that before. But we're going to see how this market performs though. We shall see. The big question now is what's going to happen here. Even though this is a descending triangle, that doesn't mean nothing. Anybody that trades patterns know that patterns are not 100%. So the scenario for this is the probability for this trade is probably around like 60-40, 70-30, 60% bullish, 70% bullish, depending on how the market performs right here at this last point, this key point right here. So if we get a bounce to the downside, we should see a breakthrough here. But if we fail here, then you see the bulls are going to rally here. So this is going to be a tough market to judge. It already is a tough market to judge, but what I think would happen is, looking at everything, we have bulls entering right there, so we'll see how it forms. But RCI is trying to say we're bullish as well, but it's not showing that here. So we need to see that correspond with this, but it's not doing so. So I'm thinking that the market's going to hold here. We'll see the move back to the downside on Tezos. And this is, the market's currently sitting around $4.63. A break above, let me put an alert here, because if we break above this area, then we might go bullish. But a break above $4.86 will get us bullish. And a break below, let me call on this, a break below this low will turn us bearish at $4.51. So that's what I'm looking at here. I see that the market is going to move probably lower, and we'll see. Let's see, Sheena Smith. You said you found you on Jason's stream. Did I miss XRP analysis? Yes, you did. But I can look at it again for you. I'll tell you exactly what I was looking at. So right here, if you were on yesterday's stream, I said market needs to definitely get above this level. And we're already rejecting at this level too, at this order block. So, and then I also said the market is making an S wave as well. So right there, this S wave pattern is a continuational pattern. And this is, I don't know if you saw, but on Jason's stream, I was talking about on my course, I go into detail on this S wave and the wave theory. But this wave is considered a continuation. So we could see a move back to the downside right there. And we're already seeing that right now. You know, I was saying also on, we also have some divergence here. Yeah, we also have some divergence here on the 4-hour time frame, which is bearish. And you already see the drop off happening right now. So we'll see how this market performs. Markets always change their mind. So we'll see. And we already got a signal right here to go short. So looking at this market, I believe we'll probably fall lower. And let me see. Let me give you a target point that I believe the market could fall to. Let me see. We're going to go short here. So it gave us a signal here. So from this point, we're going to target down here. Let's see. So yeah, we're targeting down here. The price that we'll look at for market going short will be down to 74 cents. I think it'll fall back down there. If it does not fall back down to that level, we do have a support level here at 83 cents. So we'll see how the market fares here. But this is overall target, my overall target that I'm looking at. Okay. And like I said, if we don't fall down that far, 83 cents around this area, it'll be a good target point as well. So I'll keep it here for now at 83 cents. Seeing how the market is here, we do have a cloud here, so we may hold it and then bounce higher, but we don't know yet. So I'm going to look at 83 cents first as a target point. He said, thank you for giving all glory to God. Yes, all glory is always to God, no matter what. Even in good times, bad times, and ugly times, all glory is to God. And we have to always thank him in all those times. And that's something that we need to learn as people when it comes to just thanking God in general. Even though things don't look to go your way, even thank him for that, because that just means the enemy don't want you to get what God has for you, which means you're closer to your blessing. So praising God is a way to open the gates of heaven for you to receive blessing as well. God likes praise. He said, give thanks and praise. So if you're giving him thanks and praise, he's gonna open doors for you, even if things don't look, good. This is why, people that complain, they don't get blessed as much, because they're always complaining. God does not like a complainer. So stop complaining and praise. Replace your complaint with the praise. All right. That's just a nugget of some wisdom right there. But I don't like how this is showing here. Let's see. Let's move that. There we go. Oh, it's still showing, huh? I wonder why this is still showing. It's not usually like that. Let's see. The closer to God, the harder the devil has to work. Exactly. Why you think when you look at like certain people in the Bible, like David was always acknowledging God in everything he did. When David went to battle, he always said, God, will we overtake, the enemy, pretty much. But David always acknowledged God in everything. You saw how close David was to God. So, David still, he made his mistakes here and there, but the closer you are to God, the devil has to work a lot harder to get to you. All right, so let's go to, let's see, what other crypto would y'all like me to analyze? I'll analyze 2 more for y'all. I'll analyze 2 more cryptos for you guys. Let me know what y'all got. Also, if y'all have not joined the Discord group, feel free to join the Discord group. I will drop a link in the chat box right now so you guys can see it. Let me go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and make this link for you guys. All right, it is made, so let me go ahead and drop it in there. All right, so the Discord group is in the chat box. So definitely join the chat, the Discord chat group. And also, if y'all are interested in taking my course, I will post the course in the Discord group too as well. What's up, XRPG? How we doing? Okay, so you said CRV. I never even heard of that. Let's take a peek. CRV. Here we go. Oh wow, this thing is beautiful. Wait a minute, this thing is, yeah, this thing. Hold on, let me make sure before I talk too much. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, you got a lot of buyers on this one. Yeah, the only thing I'm concerned with is this level. That's it. Other than that, this is looking solid. Okay, I'll look at those two and I'll finish. So CRV I'm looking at right now, and I'll look at TCG, and I'll be done here. CRV is looking great on the daily time frame. You have an in-wave structure too right there. Is it? Did it already hit its 1-to-1? Wow, it already hit two of its targets here, but thing is, what you want to see if it's gonna get up to here, and I do believe it's gonna get up here. You should have been in the trade down here. It's already too late to enter the trade, but you are 4 days behind. But looking at this, you could still probably hold. If you're holding it, you could probably still get in or still hold it up to this point, because it looks like it's gonna crack through here, and it might get through here. Now, I'm gonna say something very bold. I'll say a bold comment right now. If it gets past this level, which is, what price is this? If it gets past this level, which is sitting at $6.51, if it gets past this level, it's gonna take off and go a lot higher. I noticed one thing: if we break the 2 level and it goes higher, the market is in a strong, solid trend. So you have a good chance of making some good profit here if it goes higher than this. Market looks strong currently at this moment, so you might actually reach at least this point and touch this point. So we'll see. But I do think you'll touch at least this one here. And if you look at the 4-hour time frame, you see the in-wave structure a lot cleaner. Right in here. And yeah, you already hit your first target, or your first and second target. I think it'll hit here. Momentum is definitely in your favor. Ooh. Yeah, I do think it will hit here, but by the time it gets up here, I think it's gonna drop, because you're starting to have some bearish divergence. So let's see. I do think it'll go higher first before the drop off. So from that point to that point, yeah, so you'll go higher first and then a drop off. As long as this volume does not go higher than this, you might be fine. So I might have to put this on my watch list to keep up with it, because right now it looks like it's going to go high for sure. And you do have some bearish divergence as well. But the thing is, that bearish divergence might be neglected because of the momentum of this market. So we'll see. This is not bad. I do like what I'm seeing here. You got a pretty good setup for this one. Let me add this to my crypto watch list. Add. Here we go. So yep, it's now on the watch list. Now let's see. Sheena Smith, you said I got TCG for $100 a few months ago. It jumped to $2,000. Wow, amazing! And now it's sitting around 1,000. It's a metaverse coin on Binance Smart Chain. Yeah, let me take a look at that. Let's see. Where you buy the coin at? You said, oh yeah, well, you said on Binance. I can't even. So if it's on Binance, I can't even use Binance. Texas don't allow Binance, so Texas is kind of not for that. So if it's on Binance, I can't do Binance. Let me see. But let me see if I could find it. Find the chart for this one. TCG. So is this the one right here? Is this the chart for you that you're looking for? Is it currently at 50 something cents? Like 50 right now it says it's at 55 cents on this chart. So you said you got it through Pancake Swap. Okay, great. So yeah, so I might be able to do that because Texas don't allow Binance. I don't know what the deal with the law behind that is, but we don't do Binance here. And if this is the chart for you, it looks very interesting. Daily chart, I don't like it too much, honestly, because of this level. And you see the market's making lower lows here. So that's also something I don't like, and making lower highs as well. So I don't like that right off the bat. Let's go to the 4 hour. Oh, so it's TCG55. Okay, let me change it. Let's see. It's not showing that they have it. Yeah, it's not showing that they have it. Do they have oh, you're saying it's 55 cents. Okay, I'm tripping. Okay, I'm tripping. I was like, I'm not understanding. Okay, got you. So it's at 55 cents. Okay, so this is the chart. Because the way I read it on my chat box, I thought you were saying it's called TCG 55 because it's on my chart, on my end, it looks like it's connected. And I was like, that's not right. But all right, thanks for clarifying. Oh my God, I look stupid just for a moment. Let me look here. All right, so let's see. One thing here. So this is interesting. So you have this going on right now. You have this going on right now. So it looks like it's about to go bullish again. See this divergence here? It looks like it's about to go bullish again. The only thing, I don't have a signal yet, so I can't really say go for it. But it does look good though, based off divergence. And let's see. I want to see price, or not price. I want to see the ultimate oscillator line cross the 50 level before considering a buy. But this has some divergence. Another thing I may wait for is a golden cross, and then I'll consider jumping in this market. But I am going to say this is bullish in my opinion. I do think it'll probably hold here just based off of that. So let's move this here. Let's move it, zoom in a little bit. So I'm going to put an entry point here, stop loss right there, target point right here. So my target point is going to be 63 cents. The stop loss will be at 54 and 35 cents. Yeah, 54 and 35 cents. And then entry will be at 55 cents, 870, 55 cents, 878. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I might need to change the color. Make that a little darker. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Okay. So there you go. This is your target, your stop loss, so we have it all in place. Okay, so you said, awesome, I'm going to hold for a few months. Yeah, let me know your results. I definitely like to know about what happens for you here. But for now, I'm going to play it safe because when you get to this level, expect some resistance here. And if you start to see this cloud start to turn over, yeah, then you should be fine. But I'm targeting 63 cents first because that's our first level of some major resistance. So we'll see. You said it was up $1.35. Wow. Wow, that's a major decline from that price, but yeah, that's not bad. At least you know, it's not like XRP where it never really goes past its all-time high, but but we'll see how it goes. Um, but we'll see. I think this is gonna be a good move for you. You do have that bullish divergence in your favor. We just don't have a confirmation to buy yet. So that's why I said, tight stop loss. And I want to really wait till this gets above 50 to really buy in here. But we just going based off what I see currently, I'm just going to go based off of that. But it looks good though. I like it. All right. I'm going to go ahead and end there. It's a pay to play coin for games. Oh, so you're a gamer? Oh, if you're a gamer, you need to join the Discord. The Discord is for gamers and investors. So I'm actually reaching out to some gamers. One of my homegirls, she's a live streamer. She games. So I'm gonna have her in the Discord as well. So we're gonna combine our Discords together. But if you're a gamer, join the Discord. I'll put the link back in the chat box so y'all can join the Discord. All right, bam. But yeah, if you are a gamer and investor or wanting to learn to trade, you need to join the Discord, y'all. Join the Discord for real. But that being said, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I'm gonna go ahead and eat food before I have to go help my sister with some work. But other than that, I'm gonna head out. Let me read this comment. You said, no, I don't play any games. I own a bath bomb company. Okay, got you. Well, if you ever play video games, let me know. A lot of people are making money just playing games. Kunai Rai, thank you for joining. Sheena Smith, thanks for joining. XRPG, if you're still here, thanks for joining. Andrew G, Yazid, if y'all are still here, thanks for joining. I appreciate y'all all for joining the stream today. Drop a like, and definitely, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And also, if you want to try out the course is going to be in the Discord shortly. So I appreciate you guys for doing that and being here. So I'm gonna head out. I appreciate you guys for being here. God bless, and I will see y'all soon. All right, peace.